as a twin mom who went through a vaginal delivery and a C-section within 25 minutes of each other, I often get asked how my recovery was. I'm gonna give you the real, raw, honest truth. First thing I wanna say, I feel very, very blessed. I did not tear with my vaginal delivery. I pushed 4 times and he was out. The vaginal delivery recovery was honestly overall very smooth. I really only had to use ice pads for maybe the first 24 hours. I bled for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. All in all, I would give my vaginal delivery a 10 out of 10. The emotional recovery of an emergency C-section was honestly the hardest part of my recovery. I would not wish an emergency C-section on anyone. That whole transition from going from a vaginal delivery to a C-section is really stressful. The fact that my husband had to leave the room was kind of hard for me, even though it wasn't for that long. But then once I got the C-section, at the end when they were stitching me back up, I had to go under. Coming out of that was really, really, really tough. I was so drowsy. I could hardly hold my head up. And you know, once you've delivered a baby, all you want to do is do skin to skin. I wanted to breastfeed right away. I wanted to just like enjoy staring at the babies that I just grew, and I wasn't really able to have that like golden hour moment. Thankfully, I was able to pump milk, so they got breast milk from me. Honestly, if that couldn't have happened, then it's okay. Like whatever needed to happen to get them fed is what needed to happen. The other thing about the recovery for the first 48 hours was you do not realize how much you use your abdomen until you have a C-section. It is very painful. What I will say is that belly band literally saved my life. I felt like a new woman when I started using the belly band. Everyone has their own opinions about the belly band, but for me, it was a must. Obviously, my husband, my in-laws, my parents were all there post-birth, which I feel really grateful for because they were able to help out a lot with my toddler. Obviously, having help is so great to have. The thing I learned most is that at the end of the day, it is just so important to get your babies earthside and safe, and that is like literally all that matters. When deliveries are crazy, I just had to trust my gut, and that is how my recovery went.